The Strait of Hormuz, a vital trade passageway, is virtually closed off due to the war in Iran. That sent prices for key agricultural necessities, such as fertilizer and fuel, ballooning. Now, while many Minnesota farmers have already ordered the necessities ahead of planting season, not everyone has. Today, I'm speaking to one Montevideo, Minnesota farmer who is worried about the price of fuel, as she says diesel for her farm might run out halfway through the summer.
So we purchase ours through a local co-op. So, they source large amounts and then we can price it through them. And mostly I'm just kicking myself that I didn't price more ahead of time and that I locked in those more affordable prices. And, usually June hasn't been a bad time to buy fuel, but you don't plan on the global events. In this part of the state, a lot of our fertilizer goes on in the fall, and so the fertilizer for this crop this summer has already been applied, and thankfully we don't have to worry about pricing that. That is not the case for everyone. I definitely know some neighbors who haven't got their fertilizer priced or applied, and so there are definitely some farmers who are going to be hurting with the fertilizer prices where they are. But yeah, depending on how long the war carries on and how long these impacts last, there's going to be concerns about availability and price come this fall when we're planning for next year's crop. I'm very thankful. My dad has been wise financially over the years, and because I can help rely on the equity that he's built, our farm isn't in an imminent danger, even with a year last year where we didn't really make money. So it's not panic mode, but it's getting closer. Every year that chips away from that safety bank that you have brings you closer and adds to the anxiety of, well, how many more years can we take this and what's it going to look like later? I absolutely want a farm that's financially viable for my kids to come back to, but also this is my grandpa's legacy. I don't want to screw that up either. And so, respecting those who have come before and hoping to pass that legacy on, both of those can be huge added pressures, but our whole family has been really good about, we just take each year as it comes and we do what we can and we trust the Lord for the rest.